up, y'all? This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. We're starting out with the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, Hanged Man, and Two of Pentacles, all upright. So it's definitely feeling like, in terms of, it wants to talk about everything. Like, in terms of your career, you're definitely climbing the ladder here. You're definitely in motion. It feels like you're on a very divine path that you feel clicked into and called to, and you're already starting to see payoff. And like, I just got like signs of endorsement. Like, I feel like you're seeing synchronicities and things and messages from your angels that are like saying, yes, this is the right path. Yes, this is the road to like financial abundance and success. And not only that, but like this deep sense of fulfillment, and like you're really clicked into your divine purpose and mission. And yeah, it just feels like a big confirmation that this career path that you have begun to invest into is very worthwhile, and you're on the right track with it. And then with the Ace of Cups, it feels like there's a lot here in terms of deep emotion. Like, I feel like you're a person who is very sensitive and feels very deeply, and like tends to be very swayed and motivated and guided by your emotional compass. And currently it has you in the Hanged Man energy, which is this feeling of kind of like you're forced to surrender to a space of patience. And I feel like in the physical realm, it may look type like a sort of stagnancy, and it's stirring up a lot of restless energy in you, maybe some impatience. And this has you like confronted with this Two of Pentacles energy, which often comes up when we're at some sort of crossroads. And I feel like you're kind of at a space where it's like the current energy is somewhat uncomfortable. Like I said, it's type restless, and you're being made to surrender to it, but part of you just wants to get out of it any way that you can. And so you're considering like making some sort of big space of action, or like submerging yourself into some type of new energy in the hopes that it will kind of like free you of this surrendered state that you're in. That's like, it's coming out as like restless and uncomfortable, but it's very much part of your process and your path, and something that you're divinely, intentionally supposed to be in right now, as uncomfortable as it may be. But like I said, like the human compass, like it naturally wants to be in a space of feeling like you can predict somewhat where you're headed, and having some sense of control and stability and grounding. So like that's why you're feeling like this urge to maybe make some big decision or space of action to just try to get the energy stirred up again. And I feel like the advice here is to really like find as much comfort as you can in the uncomfortable right now, and really ride this wave and be present with the energies that you're experiencing and moving through right now. And it's very actively shifting something in your perspective and your perception of yourself and the world around you that is really important. Like, it's crucial to wherever you're headed. So yeah, the guidance is to like lean into lightness with all this. Keep moving in like feeling this out moment by moment, intuitively, how you feel guided to flow. But I don't feel like forcing some sort of big like thing right now is the best route to take, because like I said, as uncomfortable as this is, it's made for you. It's supposed to, it's requiring this depth of surrender in order for this evolution and transformation to happen in your perspective. And we have Temperance here. So this feels like you have a really divine balance between the spirit and physical realms at this time. It feels like you're very energetically protected, spiritually protected, and you have your energetic boundaries in a really like concrete, stable space at this time. Like, I feel like you've done a lot of work around this, and it's taken a lot of nurturing and investment of energy and intention, awareness, all of this, and it's really like paying off. And I feel like I mean, because so much of this is like impacting you on an energetic level, it's it feels like in the recent past it's been like very energetic and not so much showing up in the physical realm quite yet, but it's definitely starting to like bleed into the physical realm in a really great way. Like, you're about to start seeing like a lot of manifestations coming to life, and it's just actively like the way this card is depicted. The Temperance, she's like the angel of balance, and she has one foot in the water, one foot on the land. It's telling me that like you started with the energy, but you have a really great grasp on the physical reality and how to bring these things to life in the physical realm. It's not just staying in the energetic realms and the dreamscapes. Like, it's really flowing into your physical life in a really beautiful, balanced, divinely protected type of way. Like, I'm definitely getting that you're on the right path with a lot of this, and you're very tapped in, and I feel like you feel pretty clear about what it is you want to accomplish, or like what your biggest dreams and wishes are. It's just that you're like stuck in this, you're in a hanged man type of era right now, and just know this is part of the process, and it's okay. It's nothing that you're doing wrong or need to like work your way out of. Knight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in is this Six of Cups? No, yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords in reverse. So this feels connected to this Ace of Cups energy. I feel like there's something like with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups coming up in reverse. I feel like there's this space that, oh, it's connected to the Hanged Man too. I feel like this space of like stagnancy and uncomfortability that you're in right now is helping to unearth this new perspective, this new perception of not only yourself, but like your past and your emotional world. And it's really helping you tap into some new truth of yourself and like vision that is based in your authentic self. Whereas in the past, these perceptions may have been somewhat tainted by past trauma, past heartbreak, past like maybe situations in the past where you've expressed yourself and it wasn't necessarily received or reciprocated in the way that you hoped it would, and it like tainted your vision of yourself and your emotions and your heart space. But I feel like whatever energies you are like moving through right now are very actively releasing a lot of these illusions and coming forward with a new truth, a new way of seeing yourself, and not just yourself, but yeah, like your emotional world within you. And it's helping bring you to a really stable space of feeling like I love Nine of Cups energy. It's just like, I'm good, bro. Like, either way, like, I am love. I am this embodiment of love. I have this self-assurance about me that puts me in the perfect space of being like, when it comes to external love, like interacting with, receiving, all of that, in like a romantic sense, it puts you in a space where it's like, I'm not pressed about it. Like, of course, I have that desire and I respect that desire and I'm present with it, but it's not in a space of like desperation or like needing this external validation or just like reciprocation. And it's just like, yeah, I'm smooth either way. Like, I am love myself, and I like, it's a new honoring of yourself and your emotions and your love that is putting you in a space of like really divine power and being able to magnetize in what is the actual highest love connection or whatever for you at this time. And really being able to be adamant with your tools of selectivity and discernment, and not just taking any energy that comes forward or any energy that's just like giving you attention type shit. It's really like you are in a space where you know what you deserve and what you need at this time, and if it ain't that, you ain't settling for less. You feel me? And this is like the best space to magnetize love in from. Two of Swords. With the Two of Swords, I'm getting that like you're very actively cutting out some type of energy from your life at this time. It's definitely like you're doing this from a very intuitive place, a very feeling-based place. The High Priestess and the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something's being deaded, something's being cut off, and it's coming from a really powerful divine space. It's not coming from ego, it's not coming from like, it really is something that I feel like you feel this internal, intuitive, feeling-based compass. Like you're really leading from your subtle senses at this time, where it's like, yeah, it's your subtler senses are your feminine senses, your receptivity. So like being in communication and receiving messages from source and your angels and guides and all of that, and as well as your own personal intuitive senses and your emotional compass and like feeling things. So like when you're engaging with a certain energy, whether it's a person or an experience or a place, anything, and you feel that like you can feel that compass that feels like, oh, I feel good right now, I feel clicked in, I feel aligned, I feel light. It's just like it feels right. And you can feel also when it feels heavy, when it feels like it's restricting your energy, or you feel deeply uncomfortable or like resistant, overly protective of yourself. All these types of subtle senses that takes like awareness and listening to really feel that. And you're really honoring what those sensations and senses are communicating with you. And I feel like there's something specific that's being cut out. I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. Let me see if I can get a little clarification on what that is. Knight of Wands, Strength in reverse, Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's some sort of connection, and maybe, I don't know if this person is already in your life or if this is someone who's approaching you soon. But either way, it feels like some sort of opportunity of like I feel like this, whatever this energy or person is very divinely designed to either come into your life or as a part of your life to help you exercise these gifts that you have and being able to like feel your intuitive compass. And it's giving you the opportunity to have the realization like, oh, this energy is not for me right now, and giving you the opportunity to exercise those tools and cut that energy out, set that boundary. And this is very actively like helping you embody your senses in a stronger way. It feels like it's kind of setting you up for like being able to do this with higher stakes in the future. Like this is something that's like, it's not such a big threat. It feels more like an energy that's like really coming in hot, and it's like they are very eager to connect. And just like it's gonna feel kind of jarring or kind of like puts you off kilter or something. I just heard like it just feels sudden, and it feels almost like aggressive, not in a way of like they're coming with any type of like ill intent, but more like their energy is just like so obviously at a different space than yours. And it's not something that is like something super intent, like, or something super specific that makes you like, oh, this energy is wrong for me. It's something that's just like subtly like not a match. It's not on your same wave or frequency, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna be some like huge like drastic like cutting out some big energy from your life. This feels like I said, it was more like the purpose of this being attracted into your life was more for you to be able to exercise this skill of sensing and then like setting boundary. And you may feel a little bit harsh because it doesn't feel like there's a specific like rhyme or reason as to why this person has to go, but it's just like energetically it's not a match. And I feel like the guidance is like, don't feel the need to like really like over explain yourself or justify why this like, or even fully understand for yourself why this isn't a match, but like honor what you are feeling and set that boundary, cut that energy out. And I feel like this is getting your power to do that to a new tier of like mastery, that like when this higher like when these multiple higher stakes situations come in, especially as you're moving up in your career, and I feel like you're going to be surrounded by more energies, and it's just like more responsibility on the way type shit. And so you really need these types of like smaller stakes opportunities of really like getting familiar with and powerful with your tools of sensing and confidence it takes to then set boundaries. And it's getting you to an evolution where it'll become much more ingrained about you. It'll become just like your natural boundary. It won't take so much awareness and intention and effort to do, because it's just like the more you practice it, the more opportunities you have to exercise it, the more it's just like a part of you, and it just becomes your natural boundary. 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in reverse. It feels like you're in the recent past, it's like there was so much gold on your back that you couldn't even see type shit. Like you had so much abundant energy that was in your energetic field or like incoming, but it wasn't showing up physically, and you just like didn't even really have awareness of it. But now it's like flying in, and it's time to like see this energy like come to life, and it feels really exciting. And it just feels like it's time, like it's time to activate, it's time for it to just like rush in. And I feel like it's gonna come out really great. And with 6 of Pentacles, 3 Cups in reverse, it's like I feel like you've been having this feeling for a minute of like, okay, the clock is ticking, like how much patience can one person have about something? And it's like it feels like you're about to enter an era of celebration and really seeing these energies come to life that I think you've been feeling on some energetic level for a while. Like it feels like for a long time you've been like kind of just like, okay, like where is it? Like is it time yet? Like are the cookies ready to come out of the oven yet? And you've just kind of been staring at the like cookie dough. Like no, I feel like it's really like it's time for some things to get moving, and it feels really exciting. But I'm gonna get a concluding oracle card with, let's do the Priestess of Light oracle deck. What is the concluding energy for the sign of Aries? fly out. Healing the heart, power of self-love. Wow, I got this a lot off of the Temperance, which is literally the centerpiece of the reading. And I just feel like there's this like really deep harnessing happening that's like, it feels like your heart space is the center of it all. Like there's so much around like your emotional guidance system and your heart space, but like it being this anchor and this centerpiece to your connection, like to your balance between the physical and the energetic realms. I feel like your connection to this heart space and like what it represents to you, what it activates about you, what it guides you towards. These are the types of energies that really like help you, they guide you in what to energize in the energetic realms and your dreamscapes and your wishes and your dreams, and in a way that is in harmony with bringing all of this into the physical realms in a really like multi-dimensional way. Oh, that's cool. Like it really isn't just about the energetic realms, and it really isn't just about making those come in the physical realm. Like these dreams, these activations that start from the heart space are very actively like contributing to all realms of this universe, like in a multi-dimensional way. It just feels like this shit is so much more impactful and important than you can understand just as a human being. And it's all stemming from this heart space, this space of self-love and that power that you have activated within that. So keep listening to that, keep following that and clicking and tapping into that, because it's definitely got you headed in all the right directions. All right, that's what I got for you, Aries. If these messages resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me an email. My email's in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to divine in you.